Hello and welcome. Today I am doing a collab with one of my dear sweet friends, AllyBrianne. I will link her down below. Today we are doing an eyeshadow look. Well, technically two of them, but I'm going to make it into one. She does two of them. Now, she started this series, well, this is her second or third series that is Disney related. Now, we are going to be doing AURORA and Maleficent. So I wore my Bad Gals t-shirt and I'm wearing Maleficent right there. So I thought this was really appropriate. Actually, last year I did a Bad Gals Club themed eyeshadow look. So I would take every single person on this shirt and make an eyeshadow look just kind of based around it. And I had so much fun doing it. And that was based off of her project that she has that she's doing again, which now she's bringing in more people. Last year when I did it with her, I was the only person that did it with her, so I'm very, very so grateful to be in this with her again. I'm gonna shut up and start. So I'm going to start off with AURORA. One of the iconic scenes that I love from Sleeping Beauty, which is clearly what I'm doing, is the two, I'm going to call them witches, but they're so sweet. They're like little fairies. That's what they are. Fairies? Witches? Whatever. They're so cute and just arguing over the color of the dress that AURORA is going to have and the cake, what color it should be, whether it be blue or pink. So since my favorite color is blue, I'm going to bring out the Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions and do a blue eye look. So what I was saying before I interrupted myself, what was I saying? Oh yes, Ally. Ally is just an amazing human being. I actually went over to our last video that we did. I'm going to do a halo eye. I'm going into this bottom middle shade right here. And I'm just putting this on both sides of my eyelid. I went over there last year and I was reading I went over there to our video from last year and I was reading our comments and I realized just how similar we are. Like I saw her channel through Laura from Gold Star Work, who I will also link down below. I saw her there. She did a collab with Ally and I went over to Ally's channel and to see her create is just amazing. Like it's I stutter over it because it's just that great. Like, to watch someone create is amazing, and then to see something like you never thought would happen, to tie it all together is just phenomenal. And yes, I love her. I am going into the shade on a brush like this. It's almost like a flat shader brush, but I'm going to put that in my crease. So I've been talking to my friend Haley, who I will also link down below. So Haley and I, well, mostly me, I have this issue that I start watching a person and I almost, it's not an obsession because I would never stalk somebody, right? Like, never ever. First off, I'm too lazy. I'm not going to come find you. Like, that's not my life. But I would fangirl over you if I met and we're friends. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about Ally. When I first met Ally, I would watch like almost every single video of hers, and then I was like, okay, Kaylee, you're getting to the point where you're like starting to become a creep. You need to back off. I told myself that, and I hadn't been on her channel in months, so like I had so much to catch up on, which, I mean, it has a positive and a negative to it, but you know. So yes, Ally and I, our similarities, we both come from big families. She has 2 sons. I do not have any kids, but I do have 2 female dogs. I mean, it's not the same. It's not the same. Don't get me wrong in that, but I mean, I do have technically 2 dogs. But I just, you don't hear of people coming from big families, and I don't mean like big families, I mean big families, you know what I'm saying? So, oh man, this lighting is horrible. I film with natural lighting. I thought I was going to get a ring light. at least in May this month, but it's looking that's not going to happen either. I did have some financial issues that kind of came up, so I'm going to take this brush and just go with that blue again. I have not really been using this palette quite a bit like I should have been, but that's fine. I actually have been watching videos from my previous, like last year, from my previous apartment, and oh my gosh, the lighting in there was amazing, and I miss it. So I think, so what I've been doing instead of buying a ring light, I'm going to buy the ring light and the camera and just save up for all of it and call it a day. Might as well, right? Since I film on my laptop, it's not really a great situation. Well, I'm going to take a flat brush right now. I'm going to take some glitter glue, put it on my eyelid. And now I think what I'm going to do is take this top middle blue, pack that on this brush that I took the primer or the glitter glue on, and put that on my lid. Okay, so it looks like that. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to wipe this off first. Hold on. Okay, I had to focus really hard on that. So I went ahead and put this top middle shade down. Now I'm going to do, this is more of a pressed glitter rather than an actual shadow. So I'm going to take it on the same brush and put that on top of it to just give it a more lighter look than this really deep blue. I'll take a picture for you guys of this look afterwards so you can see it, but for right now, I'm sorry for the crappy lighting. So, I've just been in between each, like the deep blue color and the light blue color. I've been putting it on a baby wipe, trying to clean it off a little bit. So I'm going to take this really pencil brush once again and dip into this deep blue and go along the edges of that halo just to deepen up the halo, make it look like that color actually belongs there rather than it being all light all the way around it and really deep on the inside. So okay, so the reason why I created this look, because I was like, look, I was in love with Sleeping Beauty. I was growing up, I really did love that movie, absolutely. The first time Allie and I did a collab, we did Hades and Megara, whatever. I love her. I think she's such an independent, fierce lady that should teach the rest of our kids to be that way. So, again, I'm going to dip into the lightest shade on this fluffy brush and just shade out that blue. Luckily, I did not do my base because I see blue fall out. Yes. Oh, and if I haven't mentioned it already, I did prime my eyes with the MAC paint pot in Painterly. So I'm going to move on to this eye. So what Allie is doing two separate looks. She's doing one look of the princess and one look of the villain. So this eye is going to be the villain. And since it's Maleficent, I thought, why not purple? Since she has green skin and a purple eye look, why not? Again, I did already prime it with my MAC paint pot. I am just using like the same brushes, but like different colors, different brushes. Not only did I use the Sapphire Obsessions for this eye, I am going to be using the Amethyst Obsessions for this eye, and then also I'm going to bring out this Morphe x Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette. So I have hit a lot of pan on this palette already. If you can see, I hit pan in 1, 2, 3, 4 shades. I am going to be using it, but also this palette. So, first and foremost, I am going to bring out this puppy right here, and I'm going to dip into the shade Rockstar in the Bling Boss palette. And again, I'm just going to start on that halo on the inner and outer corners. So I am not really using any of the shades that I've already hit pan on because I already hit pan, and why should I keep working on them if I already hit pan? That's just my mentality. So I am using these palettes, and Ally is using the ColourPop Princess palettes. Yes, and she's also doing the lip color and blushes that they got in a set, which I thought was so stinking cool. If you have not seen Ally's Instagram, I'm going to link it down below because that is just phenomenal. I love her swatches of things. I think she's great. Well, yeah, you can always be great at swatches, but how she just, her filming or her photography of it is just phenomenal. I love it. I'm really into aesthetics of things. So I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Hush Hush right here. I hope I ever make sense. I most likely don't, so hi. If you are from Ally's channel, hi. Okay, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. I haven't been doing a lot of eyeshadow looks because, again, my lighting situation has been just awful. Awful, awful. So I'm hoping to, again, get a camera very soon. Oh, and if you don't know, I'm a chatty Cathy. This is why I didn't do 2 looks with my palettes. It was because I knew if I did 2 looks, I was gonna have you guys watch for like an hour, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm gonna be quiet and just shade this out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did go ahead and put that Too Faced glitter glue on the center of the halo, and I'm going to dip into the middle right shade right here. It has a pretty good dip in it, so I'm hoping to either hit pan really soon. And with this shade, it takes a lot to build it up, especially if you're just patting it in there. I'm trying really not to stretch out my eyelids because, you know, I'm becoming 30 this year and I don't want eyelid issues. So I'm just tapping it in. Getting as much product as I can on the brush and putting it back on and tapping it and rinse and repeat. Alright, I'm going in with that first brush into that first shade we took called Rockstar right there. And I am going to put that again on my inner, outermost corners of my lid, just to make that shade that we just put down in the center of the lid and make it look like it's supposed to be there. Oh, excuse me. And then I just tap over the top of that halo, and then I take, okay, I ran out of these brushes even though I have like 4 of them. They're most likely we're supposed to be cleaned, so I just went ahead and just wiped this along the baby wipe, and I'm going to take the shade Hush Hush on it, and then everything that I tapped over that halo, I'm just shading it out. I'm trying to make it look as seamless as possible. Sometimes you need to go back in with your original brush and get the spots that you missed, which is completely normal. I've been doing my own eyeshadow for forever. So I'm not an expert, I'm not a makeup artist, I don't claim to be ever, but I just have learned a trick or two. Okay, so one purple eye, one blue eye. Let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my base makeup and I'll be right back. So, okay, I am back. So, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I have on my face. So, I set my face with this Morphe 9C palette. I use a mixture of these two to set my face, 2 yellow, 2 pink, and then I use this as my contour. And then for my blush, I dip into this Profusion palette and use the shade Juicy. I did use this shade called Bashful as a highlight. I am panning all of those products that I just mentioned. Also, when I was off camera, I noticed that this is a lot more shimmery than this, so I decided to pull out my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. I almost said shadow. In the shade Ripple. This is an ultra glitter shadow, and it is beautiful, mermaidy gorgeousness. So I'm going to just go ahead and take a flat brush and put that on the center of the halo on this side. I didn't want to do it off camera because I wanted to show you guys the difference. I absolutely love this shadow so stinking much. It's so mermaidy and gorgeous, and oh, it gives me just vibes for days. And can I tell you guys the unfortunate part of this? I'm gonna have to take this off because I have to go to the vet with my dog. She needs her yearly shots, and that's what we're doing today. So I'm going to take this pencil, whatever brush, dip into the shade Hush Hush right here. I'm just going to make sure that it's dried on my skin and put that in my lower lash line, just to give it some color, which that's too light for this look. Okay, so I'm going to go into the shade Rockstar and very closely to my lash line, just shade that. There we go, like that. Much better. Okay. Hush Hush, that lighter one was just not enough. So I'm going to now dip into the brush that we used the blue on. Where's my blue palette? There is the Sapphire. I'm going to first and foremost start this one differently and go into the darker one first. My dog is chasing after my in-laws' cats. She barks at the neighbors. She chases the cats. I don't know what to do with her. I don't know. She's not used to this. She's used to apartment life. Okay, and then that's it. I'm going to tap the excess out. You hear the cat? Okay, so, and then dip into this lighter blue shade and go along that just to shade it out. I am not going to be doing two different colors on my lower lash line. I'm just going to use this Deep Taupe gel liner from the brand called Appeal. And I'm going to be putting it down again against both lower lash lines. Oh crap, I forgot to do mascara. I'll be right back. Okay, and now the inner corner, I want to do the purple side first. I'm going to take this bottom middle shade right here. It is super gorgeous. So gorgeous. It's just, do you see that? Oh, gorgeous. Okay, and I'm going to wipe that off and use it for this next one. Which, okay, since this is like a purpley pink, I'm going to also just use either that one or that one, since I haven't used it yet, on my inner corner. Okay, so I'm just to make that a little lighter, I'm going to dip into this silver shade. Just layer that one on top of it. Oh, yes, much better. Okay, cool. I'm okay with this. Alright. So, do I want to wear? No. I'm good with the lipstick I have on right now. Alright, this is it for me. Please go check out Ally. She's so amazing. Her creativity just shines through, and her just aura of sweetness shines through as well. She's just so amazing, and I love doing two-tone looks like this. It's actually like one of my favorites to do, but I don't go out in public like this. So Ally, I hope you liked my look. I'm sure I'm gonna like yours. She doesn't pick out colors from them. She does inspired looks by, and I love that. I love that. She's so talented. So talented. I would love to pick her brain about color schemes, and she would be just that wealth of knowledge of, like, she'd be my Pinterest board in a human being kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to put my final look right now up on the screen. It's so unfortunate that I have to take this off because I would wear it all day, but boo. It's okay, I would rather have my dog be safe anyways. So, that is it for me. I hope you all have a wonderful, amazing, fantastic day. Again, please go check out Ally, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!